Hey yo, what up? It's your boy Cheez. Welcome to another episode of BYOB Podcast. Shout out to Chuck. He had to handle some family business, so he's not here today. So it's just me, your boy Cheez.
Culture.
Black.
And we here. Today we got a quick topic. It's something current within the NBA. You know we love the NBA. You see the Supersonics hat. Black, what was you saying?
The topic today is about KD. And basically he said that playing with LeBron is toxic. And like not just playing with him, being in an environment with LeBron. Period. It's toxic.
You didn't say playing.
So what did he say? What did he say? You say you didn't say
said being in that type of environment with all that attention is toxic because it takes away from the attention of playing basketball, which is something that KD has been stressing lately ever since Draymond Green bitched him out on the court. So ever since he's been bitched out in front of the world, his whole shit is, I just want to play basketball. Because when Draymond was bitching him out on the sideline, calling him a bitch on the sideline, he kept clapping his hands saying, I just want to play basketball. That's his go-to thing. That shit cute. Yeah, whatever. You ain't never took no team to the finals, Dolo, nigga. Anyway, playing with LeBron can't be fucking toxic.
You can't give any credit for losing.
But being in that environment. But being in that environment can be toxic because with LeBron James comes expectation. Why? Because he's always in the conversation to go to the finals. So if you're a person that you can't handle that kind of attention, yeah, it can become toxic because you get distracted by all of the fluff and the bullshit, because that's what he was saying. He didn't say playing with LeBron is toxic. He did not make that statement. We want to make that clear here at BYOB. He didn't make that statement. That statement was not made. He said that Kawhi Leonard, he can't see Kawhi Leonard going to the Lakers making sense. Why? Because Kawhi Leonard is a ball-dominant forward who needs the basketball to control his tempo, to control the tempo of the game. You can't go to another team where there's another ball-dominant forward. It doesn't work. We saw that with OKC. It was fucking chaotic. So therefore, what you're saying is it don't even make no sense because he didn't say playing with LeBron is toxic. Fuck is you talking about?
Yo.
Say this like you need to give a valid point as to why playing with LeBron is toxic. I need to hear it. I need to hear it though. Because you're not giving me facts. You're giving me bullshit.
Let him say it.
I'm gonna tell you this. Yes, I said, that LeBron is a decent basketball.
Decent?
Alright.
Come on, stop being that. Alright. Get straight to it. Stop with the dramatics.
Alright, now look. Alright, point blank period. LeBron is a good ball player.
He's more than good. Come on, get to the point. Get to the point though.
Because he
dancing like
he takes away from people.
Who, bro?
Yes.
How does LeBron James
He's
take away
dominant. So if you ever look at any team that LeBron ever fucking played on and won with, it's him surrounded by a whole bunch of shooters.
Then if he's the best player on the team, why wouldn't you want him to be the dominant person? Kobe Bryant,
but he's not making anyone better around him.
He is making people better.
How do you make Dwayne Wade better? How do you make Ray Allen better? How do you make Chris Bosh better?
If they doubling down on you making them better because they get old.
How do you make these guys better?
Wait, you wilding right now. You wilding right now.
Fucking bugging.
Nah, chill.
They doubling down on you. Kicking that shit out.
First off,
them numbers is jumping.
First off,
bugging.
Dwayne Wade.
Fucking, you're a hater, my nigga.
Dwayne Wade.
With no facts.
Chris Bosh, no Ray Allen needed to be made better. So, I actually would challenge you and say that actually that Miami Heat team that he played on was probably the best team that he ever played on because he didn't have players around him that needed to be made better. He had players around him that he could trust.
But you got niggas say, Braun make everybody better.
But what I'm saying,
you talking about fluff.
But what I'm saying is this: what's Braun's forte? Aside from scoring, what's his forte?
Passing the ball.
So that's how he makes people better. He passed the ball to you in places where you can score. That's when they say someone makes someone better. That's what happens. And you can't tell me that Braun don't average assists.
I mean,
how many assists do we average?
Like 6.
So you telling me
average last year?
About the same. Like his,
okay, so you telling
his
me
numbers
a scoring small forward.
so
like
That's crazy.
come on, fam.
Come
like
on,
somebody who's
nigga.
ball dominant,
Come on, man.
like and get six joints a game. Like, come on, man. He's not a point guard.
I don't. But
He's even though this is
guy though.
yeah, and
he
he's
has
a ball.
to have the ball.
But here's the thing.
Some of the
He's, no,
greatest
hold on.
motherfuckers
I got this. He ball dominant, but he averages 6 assists. Doesn't that kind of like say like, hey, I can handle the rock, but then I can move it as well? Yes, it does.
It does.
What are you saying? What are you
fucking
talking about?
nuts, bro.
Like, yo, if Tupac was playing ball, nigga,
God.
and that nigga averaged 6 assists,
Yo,
what would you say?
LeBron James
I'm tired of this, B. Come on, man.
Fucking assists in his career. That's his average in his fucking 7. My nigga, you're bugging.
Right.
You're bugging.
All right,
You're
so
not coming with
all
facts.
right, so no. I googled the actual quote, okay, and it basically says Kevin Durant thinks that it's a toxic media environment,
Thank you.
not a toxic LeBron
Thank you.
environment. And it's a toxic media environment,
Hater.
and this is coming from For the Win. Actually, who cares where it's coming from?
Right.
It's coming from BYOB Podcast.
Big fact.
Right.
Basically, KD thinks that it's a toxic media environment around Bron, and that's what keeps other players from joining.
I'm sorry.
Like, this is why he's in LA and nobody's
Average
going to
8.7
LA.
assists. 2017 average 9.1 fucking assists. You can't be 6.9.
Last year he had 9.
What? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Yo, stop.
Yo, no. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Stop,
I don't
bro.
want to hear it because
Stop.
on everything.
Come
like,
with facts.
on everything. Like if I'm averaging 9
Big
assists,
facts, too. When you talk about Bron.
that means I'm either 9 assists.
Fuck LeBron.
9 assists mean I'm getting.
on, man.
Nah. You cannot say
You
fuck
can't
LeBron
say that.
because that's just, like this. Bro, you gonna make me end the video and
That shit
no, I'm
is
dead
bad.
serious.
You ain't
I'm dead
read the
serious
book properly.
because you just straight. You're not even speaking from like a fan perspective. You're speaking from a fanboy's perspective, and you're a fanboy of the fucking Celtics. And I don't want to hear about the fucking Celtics. I don't know. No, be quiet. I don't want to hear about the Celtics. No, listen to what I'm saying. I don't want to hear about the Celtics. I don't want to hear about anything that has to do with the Celtics or even Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade is Black's fucking NBA Tupac. Okay,
Dwayne Wade is great too.
Dwayne Wade is nice, but what I'm saying is this: the man is averaging 9 assists on a team with players that right now without him can't win a game.
He should.
No! Don't give me that he should shit. Stop it.
Killing me.
You just said he can't make players better. He left the team and they trash now.
He should. Which one is it? It's either he's toxic or he's not. Which one is it?
I started to realize that I don't like. I hate LeBron fans more than I hate LeBron.
I'm not a LeBron fan. I'm a Knicks fan.
I'm a LeBron James.
LeBron comes into the Garden and busts the Knicks' ass on a regular basis. Hey, Phil, it got shit to do with Phil. It got everything to do with James.
He did come with a vengeance. I can't lie. What was it?
No.
He came with a vengeance.
Has everything to do with Mr. Dolan not motherfucking implementing pride in the Garden. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that another time.
Well, look at you. Talking like an intelligent Knicks fan that you are, niggas.
Shit, nigga,
You kicked Charles Oakley out the Garden. Something's wrong with you.
Nah. Charles is fucked up, yo.
Charles is wild. I can't front.
Charles is
He was
wild.
wild a little bit.
Charles
Charles Oakley was not wild enough to be carried out of the Garden.
But why? Well, who?
It wasn't even no reason to kick him out.
But how about this?
Yeah,
What was Charles Oakley doing when he was in the Garden when he was wilding out? Who was he heckling? Do you remember? He was heckling James Dolan.
Yeah.
So I understand Dolan's an owner. He owns a building and everything like
if you're in
that.
my crib and it's my crib, I might be loud.
Yeah,
it's my shit. Is this my shit?
That's
I feel you.
I'm about to kick you out my crib.
I feel
Nigga, if
you.
I kick your table,
I ain't gonna lie, if I had the power to do that, that
feel
shit's kind of gangster.
But if we about 5-10 rows from each other, and you help me build this house, I'm not gonna
Their
kick.
relationship is weird though.
I'm not gonna kick you out in front. I'm not gonna kick you out in
if
front
I'm
of the whole
kicking your
fan
table over
base.
right now, son.
We gonna have a talk afterwards. I'm like, yo, what's good, B? Like, what's good? What's good with us? But whatever. We not talking about Oak. We not talking about the Knicks. I don't want to be like someone who forces the conversation towards Tupac or the Celtics
or Dwayne Wade.
I didn't say neither, but neither.
Either way, I don't want to be like that. I want to say KD. You say KD. You think you so you agree with KD that playing with LeBron is toxic? Yes? No?
I do believe so.
Okay. You disagree?
I disagree with that usage of that word. The basic meaning behind that word is something that is so negative that I can't jump behind that. If you're an NBA fucking player, stop being a bitch. What comes with NBA, what comes with being in the NBA is attention, scrutiny, and unrealistic expectation. That is part of dollars, and you get paid millions of dollars to either one fail or fulfill that shit. KD, get the fuck out of here.
And Brian the bitch?
KD, get the fuck
Nah,
Brian the bitch?
How's Brian a bitch? What's your explanation for that?
I
want to know what Bron did to put. We want to know what Bron did to put him in this in the category of female dog, because that's what you just put him. You say violating people on here, so how did Bron end up in that category? You violate Hov, you violate Bron.
Nah, I don't violate.
You violate Hov 2 years in a row.
I don't violate Hov. I love
you did. You called him Beyonce's husband.
That's crazy.
That's violation, fam. But anyway, how is Bron a bitch?
But I say that Bron is a bitch ass nigga.
If Bron was here, he wouldn't say that shit. 6'9", 250. Bron slap the shit out.
Move out his way too.
I would look right at Bron.
Actually, he let Bron slap him just so he could be like, Salino and Barnes.
Yo, I call Bron a bitch right now, son.
All right, so what's your reasoning?
Why the fuck you lying?
I swear to God, I would.
All right, so what's your reasoning?
Why the fuck you
My
lying?
reasoning is this: him teaming up with all these other guys to play and not wanting to beat them.
He tried to beat them with a lesser team.
He tried. No, but he
tried to beat them with a lesser team.
You tried and you doing something that's very
okay.
different.
All right. So let me ask you this: does that make Karl Malone a bitch?
Karl Malone's
Does that make Karl Malone a bitch? Yes or no?
No.
Does it make Gary Payton a bitch?
No.
Because he did it twice.
Oh wow.
He did it at the end of his career.
Does it make him a bitch?
No.
He did it twice. Yes or no?
No.
Chase him in. Does it make David West a bitch?
No.
Does it make DeMarcus Cousins a bitch?
No.
Does it make KD a bitch?
No.
So you just obviously have a bias towards them.
No.
And
I'm done.
No.
I'd like to say this: the name of this podcast is the Bring Your Own Bias podcast, and your boy Black is doing just that. We gonna get up out of here. I personally don't think that playing around LeBron is toxic. I think it's difficult. I don't think that a lot of players can handle it. Why is it difficult? Because there's a lot of media, there's a lot of scrutiny. It's what X said.
Listen.
Like, it's not playing, it's not the same thing. No, hear it out.
I wanted his opinion behind it.
It's not playing in Charlotte. And there's no diss to Charlotte. I got tons of family from North Carolina, but let's be real. How many
New Orleans are playing for one of those fucking teams like
how many reporters really come down to talk to Kemba Walker? And Kemba Walker's nice. Boy, killing this shit.
For the extra herb.
So what I'm saying is, it's not a toxic environment. It's just an environment that you have to be mentally ready for. And Kevin Durant is not mentally ready for it.
He's not ready.
Oklahoma City was one. Look at Kevin Durant since he left OKC. In OKC, he was very quiet. He used to kiss his mama before every game. And I understand that was a whole image thing, and he had control over that. You know what I'm saying? But KD he stopped kissing his mother before he left OKC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember that because that was one of the things that made me actually really respect KD.
Yeah.
Because like I'm a mama's boy.
I love his relationship with his mom.
I'm a mama's boy. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when the moms ran out to him in the finals. I thought that was beautiful.
Yeah.
I thought that was amazing.
You know what I mean? Hey, so what? I'm not saying that I would never call any NBA player. I hope I didn't do this in this video. I would never call any NBA player a bitch. I would never say that they're a bitch. I would never say they're less of a man. I would just say that some people can't handle the media scrutiny that you will get when playing alongside LeBron James. Okay? Every time LeBron James steps on the court, and I feel like it'll be like this until he retires.
Until he steps off. Yeah.
They're going to be expecting greatness. And if you're just there, like, you're like, all right, this is game 1. I'm chilling. LeBron played every game like it's game 7.
Okay, so how many more good years you think LeBron got left in?
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Has zero to do with what we're talking about. We're talking about is playing around LeBron James toxic.
It is.
It is not toxic.
You didn't prove that point.
It is not toxic at all. All it is, playing around LeBron James is difficult. It's difficult because you have expectations, you have media, you have everything else that comes around playing LeBron. You like people expect y'all to be good. The Lakers are 1.5 games out of second place, out of first place. Excuse me, and they're in 5th place at that.
Yeah.
Because they're in the West.
Yeah.
Because the West is always tight like that.
That's toxic.
So you can't tell me that success is toxic. Mediocrity is toxic.
The dumping of toxic waste, poisonous, like deadly, dangerous, harmful. Come on, man.
And this is coming from somebody
man,
like KD used to be my favorite player.
nigga,
It was KD and Derrick Rose.
My mother was an English major. This is what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna misuse these words around here at all. Not while I'm sitting here. Cause she used to leave them red marks all over my paper. You heard?
Now here's the thing. Is playing with LeBron like the ideal situation?
Definitely not.
Probably not. You know, it's not the ideal situation if you coming in like, yo, I'm about to win and I don't need nobody else.
Right, and that's the thing. Like, that's why I agree with the statement that he made about Kawhi. That's spot on. That's spot on. Kawhi Leonard going to the Lakers. That's bad. That doesn't work. Kawhi Leonard needs that basketball. He thrives.
No, Kawhi and LeBron to me are like doppelgangers of each other.
It doesn't make sense at all. So I agree with that. That's what I'm saying. Like when he said that, I was like, damn.
Or not doppelgangers. They're not doppelgangers.
But I mean, that's
Bizarro. They're Bizarro twins.
Yeah.
Like,
that's a better. Yeah, that's a better.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, I agree with that statement. But to say, for you to say that playing with him is toxic, KD didn't say that, but for you to say playing with him is toxic, that's crazy. That's madness. And those numbers that I spewed out. I didn't even think KD's comment is
It's not harmful to LeBron at all.
It's not harmful to LeBron, but I think it's low key shade. It's low key shade and hate. Like you already know.
How is it hate?
How is it hate? Because you see.
You calling it.
Listen.
Calling it this. Come on, that's hate.
Is KD gonna sign back with Golden State?
Who knows?
I don't think he is.
I would say probably not.
But let's say,
listen.
It's a big chance.
Draymond took that man hard.
And ever since then, all he been screaming is
everybody on the internet.
I just want to play basketball.
Everybody on the internet, everybody in the world knows Draymond called KD a bitch.
You see it on video.
Everybody knows he called him a
To
bitch.
LeBron.
Who
They
did?
on different teams.
Are they on the same team?
No.
You supposed to be like that to a dude.
Yeah, like it's like if we shooting this shit and I'm calling
And
you
at the
a B
end of the
word.
day-
Like I wouldn't even say it. We're referring to you.
They still respect each other because you know what? When Braun walked off that court, he went up there. One of the first places he went to was Draymond. That Draymond up, and then when Braun, vice versa, when Braun won that chip, that first chip for Cleveland, Draymond waited, stood there humble, waited till he was finished celebrating. Braun saw him. Braun went over and he hugged. They have mutual respect.
Yeah, Braun and Draymond.
So they could go at it all day long, but for Draymond to stand there and say, "Yo, I gotta tell him," and they tear each other up, and they tear each other up with Braun with the Ultimate Warrior hat. You know what I'm saying? Like they tear each other up, but they respect each other, man. Draymond Green know who that man is. I just don't agree with the whole toxic shit. I really am. Like, you need to be careful. Like, what I would say to you is, if you're gonna come and say something to me and Braun, you better come with them big facts. And you didn't come with no facts. All you came with was, he's a bitch. The bitch. I hate LeBron. He's a bitch.
Can I
he's
tell you?
soft because he played with 2 other All-Stars. He's a bitch. He's a bitch.
That's all I heard you say. Like,
The only toxic environment that I know from the NBA would have been playing on the Jailblazers, and them niggas was actually pretty good. Jailblazers is actually alright. Like, come on, let's keep it a buck. Even Steve Kerr was on that team. Steve Kerr said it was yes, 1 year. 1 year. I forget what year. I think it was 01 or 02.
Hold on.
Doesn't matter what it was.
When the Pip was on there too, right?
Yes, Pippen was there too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so Steve Kerr said that playing on that team was one of the craziest and fun experiences in his life because it was so dysfunctional. Wow. Okay.
I ain't see that shit.
So that right there to me would have been toxic because everybody was going at one another. You're on the team and nobody's getting along. And literally, like, multiple stars in your team is getting locked up. Like, that's toxic to me. Or the Washington Wizards when you had 2 players going pulling the heat out on each other. That's toxic. But playing, Gilbert and what's Tavares Crinton?
That was crazy. That pulled out bird.
Because I think was we talking about that last week?
No, we were talking about on Saturday. We was just chopping.
Oh yeah. I know we were talking about. Because he was a real gangster. Anyway, so let us know. Is playing with LeBron toxic, or is it like or is KD kind of just OD?
Hey, give me a good reason in the comment too. You think playing with LeBron is toxic? Please.
Yo, please do not reply with Black's comment. It's my little brother. I love him to death. Like, if y'all watch the videos and y'all see us give him a hard time, it's all out of love. It's straight up out of love.
This is
like,
what we do on a regular basis anyway.
If you walked in here and you said something that we wasn't really rocking with,
we're gonna go crazy.
We go crazy with LeBron. Black.
I believe KD. I don't want to hear that. I believe KD. Great comment, Mr. Kevin Durant. Go win your 3rd championship.
Great comment that had nothing to do with what you actually said. But yeah.
He just wants you to play for Celtics.
Toxic.
We out of here.
I do, but it is what it is.
KD ain't coming back to the East. KD ain't coming to the East. He don't even want to play for DC. Yo, it's your boy Cheez with the BYOB Podcast. Just reminding you to subscribe. Also, leave a comment on what we discussed in today's video. And definitely remember to share these videos and give it a thumbs up if you fucked with it. And thumbs down if you just wasn't messing with it. It's your boy Cheez and I'm signing off. Peace.